We're gonna Fireheart. I think Shaman's the best. So, I kind of like including Tidal Wave as a comeback mechanic. What else do you want? Oh yeah, Tour Guide. You do want a Tour Guide.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
It's actually kind of interesting. Mind Vision. Okay. So I can actually like Note Taker, Bloom, Hero Power.
Could you repeat that? I'll write that down.
Here for the tour?
Don't distract me.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Your tour ends here.
All right, Shiro got his tribute.
We are friends now. Hello, friend.
Rito has been defeated. It's gone, buddy. Buddy, it's gone. It's actually amusingly awkward here.
Nature speaks to
Shiro. Hey, you got your here. You wanna lick the box, buddy?
The competition is fierce, isn't it? Ugh, I've had enough.
See if you can Shiro. See if you can find anything in there, buddy. Both of these are really good. Recycling is insane as Shaman. You like just never die. Scrying Orb's also really good, but I think recycling is better. These are all really good. Yeah. I wish they didn't turn all my cards non-gold. Also, I wish I could get gold versions of the treasures and stuff. I don't want to play this because I'm just going to likely hit your power normally next turn. Crypt's still going. Nice. What's his record?
Here for the tour?
I already used 6 and 2. I got 6 wins myself. Doomsayer, huh?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
So I can Lightning Bloom, Gidra, Lava Burst if I want. I can also just Rune Dagger and say go. So if I Bloom into Gidra, Lava Burst, I burst this. Gidra kills this. Yeah. Okay. And we get the hero power too. Yeah, okay.
I don't have much time.
listen.
Mm-hmm. Look at all that armor.
Listen.
Get him. Listen. Listen, you. Do I have a cold? My allergies have been acting up a little bit. So I can Rune Dagger, bolt this, like attack it, bolt it, Maelstrom.
Here's another test.
Yeah, I just wanted the 8 right now. It's just so much damage. Oh. Hello. Like caballing my guy. Why are you coining?
Let me change your mind.
I don't understand why the coin came in. I think my opponent might not have realized that he had Scrying Orb. My passive is recycling. I gain an armor whenever one of my minions dies. It's insanely powerful with Shaman because you just generate so many minions with your hero power.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Just want a Fireheart? Probably.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Let's attack this. Do I just bolt face? Note taker bolt face for 4. Yeah. There's this guy. Just hit another bolt, I kill him. Unfortunate.
I'll write that down.
Okay. Well. Still a spell, rude. I mean, opponent's at 6. Yep. More armor. Or more health. Rude. Sure. Okay. Now you're at 12. This is fine. Because I'm still at 22. It's actually kind of awkward. That's kind of funny. That kills everything. The barrel was the last damage I need to kill the Cabal Acolyte. So, 6. I don't quite have lethal here with the Bloodlust. The damaging spell kills you. Another Bloodlust.
See me after class.
Welcome to Dragon Army.
My pretties.
I know a taunt totem. Okay.
My pretties.
A charming composition.
Alright. Sure. Stolen so many of my things. Ugh! Oh god, I actually think I'm in trouble now that you hit Sunwalker there. Okay. Great. Useless. only has 2 cards left. That's powerful.
My pretties.
If this... Okay.
My cards are low.
So hopefully these do not give you another taunt. They did not. So we can Bloodlust. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This kills you with any cheap spell power.
Challenge accepted.
That was way closer than I was expecting to be after how things started. My opponent just got like 6 steals and 6 evolves. Watch your ears. Glad to be finally able to sub. Well, I appreciate it. Primordial Set is Rune Dagger, Raz. I think I like these. A bunch of Razes are really powerful, with especially if we like find like Raz is a really powerful thing to stack up on with spell power stuff because it's good against other shamans, which is one of the best classes. And also, if you happen to get like Discs of Legend, having multiple Razes is like totally nuts. We're looking very cheap overload stuff. Yeah, Lunar Band's really strong. We have Recycling, which is also very, very strong.
Here for the tour? Muzzle their magic.
Okay. Kind of actually just play the Fluctuating Totem here.
Tour ends here.
Level this up to a 1/3. Great. It's exactly the same card in this situation. Which card's been the most broken in Hearthstone history? I think Undertaker is one of the most oppressive cards ever. Okay, that's actually great because I don't have to use this. I can actually play this right here. Bolt this. Hero power, get the bolt back. This becomes a 3, this becomes a 2, and we get the Trick Totem off. Frost Shock opponent's face, nice. I mean, there are obviously lots of cards that were like, you know, pretty overpowered in their time, like the Rogue Quest. But I don't think anything has like the combination of like of how much it like snowballs and like, you know, get him.
Right away.
Look at it's just this is just so disgustingly powerful. But yeah, I mean, obviously, Crystal Core, you know, Rogue Quest was really powerful, but like it wasn't like oppressively powerful in the sense that like, you know, it defined the entire metagame in the way that like Undertaker Hunter was like an unbelievable percentage of the metagame in addition to being just like grotesquely powerful. All right, we're gonna use this other Note Taker, Bolt you, get our bolt back, hero power.
Right away.
This guy's like Power of the Wild. Buff my board. You're thinking of Small Time Buccaneer was the 1-drop pirate that was super popular. It was also really good. I mean, it wasn't as oppressive as Undertaker because it could actually die. And part of what made that card really powerful was the fact that it paired with patches, rather than the card independently necessarily being super gross. I think Bolt Face was worth considering there. I mean, I did Bolt his face. I don't know what you're talking about. Is Shiro OP? I mean, other dogs don't really have a chance of competing for the cutest dog in the world because Shiro exists, so I would say that he's definitely overpowered.
Not my best day on the job.
Not my best day on the job.
Oh, I'm low on time.
Oh.
Right away.
Bump. These both suck. I guess I'm just going to take Hilt. Hilt's actually fine. Like, we're, you know, with totems, Hilt can be like just a powerful card, and maybe we end up getting Blade. I mean, the additional overload here is valuable, and like additional board clear from Elemental Destruction is pretty good. These are all kind of useless. Penflinger is meh. I think we have to take these. Penflinger is okay, but like not great in my deck. I don't want to be taking like double Battle Cry or anything with the rest of my deck. Sneaky Lincoln is kind of meh. It's okay. Tidal Wave is good for playing like a long controlling game, but I already have one. Let's just take these. Let's mulligan all this.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Let me work my magic.
Okay. That's unfortunate. What are you coining out? A wand of dueling. Okay. I'm going to clear one of these.
Another test.
I'm in the unfortunate position of not actually having cheap overloads, which is one of the things that I'm really interested in. Okay. Lightning Bloom's really good, obviously. I think we want to save it to possibly set up the tidal wave, considering how the game's playing out. Okay, really doesn't want me to get spell power. I'm still pretty high in life here. And we have access to Tidal Wave next turn. I could just Elemental Destruction, but I'm not really worried. Okay, so we take 4, we're at 18. I can attack. Bloom, Tidal Wave, go to full.
Here's another test.
So, considering how many resources
What makes something
my opponent committed there. Okay. How concerned am I about this? Can always just Elemental Destruction here. Although, awkwardly, if, like, this is probably the real one. I can attack this, so I'm guaranteed to clear. You know?
much time?
Because I can miss on Elemental Destruction on the 5/6 otherwise, if I low roll. Sure. I mean, we're seeing just how powerful the recycling is with just the, you know, how much I've been able to just stay afloat with these. Obviously, the tidal wave was huge as well. We gained 12 from it. Can always left like Ghidra, Lava Burst. Would I rather do 6 to my opponent? Let's see what we hit here. Okay, or just Ghidra attack, both. Then my Ghidra can just get pinged. So my Ghidra will be... Yeah, I'm just doing it like this. So my Ghidra is as hard to kill as possible. If I go face and have 2 more damage on Ghidra, especially considering just how high on life my opponent is, especially after that. Okay. Hey, Portuguese Daniel, thanks for the 19 months. Welcome back. Ooh.
Did you graduate with honors?
Fancy. We'll hold the Crushing Hand and just use the Hex this turn. Because we are, like, one of the things about these, about the overload cards is I want to manage my overloads in order to maximize the value of my hero power.
You don't pick the one, silly.
Sure. I'm kind of tempted to just play both of these. Clears my opponent's board. Yeah.
True mastery takes dedication.
Clears my opponent's board, deals 4 to them.
You wanna cast a spell?
Reminds me how frustrating it was to play against Frosted Janna. Yeah. These at least don't have lifesteal. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. You got one. Let's start with Fireheart.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Farsight or Maelstrom? We'll just Maelstrom. Maelstrom guarantees that Zap can clear this with this. We'll keep a Runic Carvings. Yeah.
See me after class.
See me after class. Yeah, I mean this is what makes recycling shaman so powerful. Like if my opponent's like using resources to try and kill me, then you know I'm just building up armor and like trading my guys, and it's fine. If he's trying to control the board, it's like, well, my hero power just dominates you in that way. Not really much that you can do about it. Okay. Let's test spell. Test steward.
Charming composition.
All right, we'll overload with. Oh, I'm already overloaded. I am already overloaded. Okay, well.
Hands-on experience.
This dies to this. Continue smorking.
I am master of magics.
Okay. Master of Magics. I'm Master of Bloodlust. I guess you're not dead. So I have 15 on board. All right, I will just Bloodlust and put you to 2. I guess I might as well just... Here, we'll just do that. No, I might as well Hero Power. Yeah. Oh, wait, you actually die if I hit Flame Tongue? Oh, no, never mind. Not Flame Tongue. Yeah, because that guy's in the way. We didn't hit Spell Power. We could have killed him with Spell Power. Whoa! Millhouse! Don't think that's going to cut it, though.
True mastery takes dedication.
All right. 4-0. I like another Note Taker. I like Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm's very good. I don't really like Wretched Tutor at all. This one has Primordial Studies, which is very good with my double Raz, another Note Taker, and a Molten Blast. I don't think I really care about another Tour Guide. Like, the thing that I really want is cheap Overload. Note Taker with Missiles, Note Taker with Bolt, Note Taker with Studies. Yeah, I think we're gonna take this. How do you win this tournament? It's similar to the Doritos one. It's the best. You have 3 total runs. It's just total points. There's no achievements or anything like that. Yeah, I mean Millhouse doesn't see play because there's just like lots of decks have lots of big spells that can take. I mean, especially now, right? Like you play Millhouse and your opponent's just like, okay, Guardian Animal, Survival of the Fittest, and you're like, I actually am gonna mulligan everything, despite these being good cards, because I need cheap overloads to get the hero power online. There's that.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
You don't pick the ones.
Okay, Coin Wand Maker. Terrifying. I'm just doing this.
True mastery takes dedication.
This clears these, sets me up to use this next turn. Get devolved, obviously. Do you think there's ever a meta where Millhouse is viable? Sure. I mean, Millhouse actually was occasionally played in some, like, cold arm decks back in the day, right? You know, when you can mitigate its, yeah, there's devolving. When you can mitigate its drawback. Mm-hmm. The Hilt of Keldelar. And it still actually saw a decent amount of play at 5. It was totally busted at 4. Those are all real weak. I'm not going to use my hero power unless I pop off something like really valuable here. Like, I can set up to be able to elemental destruction if my opponent builds up a meaningful board with the totem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the armor passive is insane. Recycling is like one of the best treasures for Shaman. I'm kind of tempted to just fire this off, but it's like pretty bad and like just into this. Maybe I'll just hilt this guy and kill one of these. This is actually also pretty powerful as a thing. Let's studies.
Don't have much time.
Composition.
All right. Another overload card's pretty valuable. Oh, I didn't play a Steward of Scrolls in my deck. I forgot about that. I think I had one in my other version. That's annoying with the Divine Shield. Yep. And that actually survives if I Fight Destruction. I could just like Ghidra crushing hands this, kill the 2 totems, leaving just this up. I'm actually gonna do that.
Nature speaks through us. Listen. Listen.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a tidal wave. It's another board clear. Board isn't really very scary. Interesting. How was my first run? I got 6 wins. I ended up getting like a right before my for my second treasure bucket. I ended up getting a death rattle bucket, and it was sadly like big stuff that ended up working horribly with my with the rest of what I had going on, and I kind of got wrecked by it. Do you want this runic carving? And runic carving for rush guys, yeah. Do you generally count calories or carbs? I don't really count, not like very precisely for either my calories or my carbs. I have a general like guideline of like, you know, I eat most of the same thing most days, and sort of, you know broadly speaking both the sort of macros and the calorie content of what I'm eating. Sick Farsight result.
Could you repeat that?
Storm. Feral Spirit. Oh, okay. That's not Storm. Well, so we're definitely bloodlusting here. Is this lethal? I can bloodlust. These kill these. Then we have what? 12 plus 9, 21. If one of these devolving connects with one of these, we have lethal. Oh, perfect.
I see you've done your studies. There are two things I can't I see you've done your studies. Students and ignorant teachers.
All right. 5 wins.